If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place. Hello, Russell Dorsey, Brotherhood Initiate. Welcome to Fort Atlas. Looking to sign up? Or just curious? Well, either way, I guess it's not me you want to talk to. Most of the fort's off limits to civilians, but if you're interested, Knight Shin's in charge of the new recruits. He's very serious about protocol and security, so you'll have to speak to him first if you want to get anywhere. Welcome to Fort Atlas.
I like the sound of that.
I have real duties to attend to. The outer perimeter is still unsecured, the provisions aren't properly stowed, and we're awash in hopefuls. I have no time to be babysitting civilians.
Your duties are what I say they are, Knight. Your objections are noted, but this is a direct order from your commanding officer. Help us put on a good face for the local people. We've just moved into their backyard. They're nervous. Show them we mean no harm.
If you insist, Paladin. If there's nothing further, I'll have the completed report on your desk shortly.
I expect nothing less from you. As you were, Shin.
Paladin.
Fortifications appear adequate. Let's rush.
If you're here with a request for the Brotherhood, get in line. I don't have time for you right now.
How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
Did he? Initiate Dorsey is supposed to be manning his post at the entrance, not acting as my secretary.
Fort Atlas is in good hands.
Initiate Dorsey is too trusting, but I can't fault his commitment. Perhaps he sees something in you worth our interest. Are you another aspirant to our order? If you mean that, then you are right. But if that's sarcasm, I recommend you stow it. Immediately. Normally, I'd stick you with the other hopefuls until we decide whether you're worthy. But if you're serious about joining us, you've got good timing. There's something you could do for me that would help the Order and demonstrate your qualities as a candidate. We've had a number of civilians show up here at Fort Atlas, asking for one thing or another from the Brotherhood. People are afraid, or want something, or are looking to involve us in local squabbles. Civilian outreach is not my specialty. There's too much left to do to secure this facility. If you're really interested in helping, save my time. Interview the petitioners, find out what they want, and report back to me. Do this right. Don't conduct yourself properly. This is a security office, not a social club. If you're not finished, get back to work.
You better have something useful to say to me. Oh, can't even come to me himself? What, he needs to requisition some more armor polish? All right, keep it cool, Sean. So, what's he gotta say to me? The problem is that a couple of these Brotherhood clowns showed up and took a bunch of my stuff at gunpoint. Now, I'm a peaceful man. I really am. I sure wasn't equipped to deal with armed thugs requisitioning the little I've managed to put together for myself. Never understood the Raiders. I like the quiet life. I don't need much, and I need trouble less. But after this, I get it. I came here to give the Brotherhood a chance to make things right. Else maybe I go to Crater and start doing things their way. At least they don't pretend to be the good guys. Hey,
The settlers, they want to rebuild. But they're only looking to the future. We need to understand the past as well, or else we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
Yes? Something I can help you with? I am waiting to speak with a Brotherhood representative. I have no interest in small talk with strangers. The severe gentleman in the power armor, yes? Dr. Edgar Blackburn at your service. And what did Knight Shin want to know? I had heard that the Brotherhood possessed advanced technology. As a doctor and a scientist, this was of great interest. My research is always in need of equipment and materials rather difficult to obtain by scavenging and bartering. I came to see if an arrangement could be made, but from what I can see of their operations, they are as yet still in too much disarray. Given the state of my fellow supplicants, I would hypothesize that their needs likely outweigh my own. Thank you.
Hey! Yeah, you. You don't look like one of these Brotherhood, yeah. Shin?
Yeah, that's right. Big shiny guns. Now, all the talk in the area is about these Brotherhood folks with their high-tech... For self-defense, of course. Just so me and some of my poor, innocent friends... Hey, I get it. I promise.
Did you wish to speak with me?
Well, now, you're with the... Well, so, what's... for the... So, Henry, fair enough.
This place is...
I have my eye on you.
Do not... Have you finished it? Good. I have the list. The Brotherhood, unless the doctor...
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the...
Then, you can peddle the snake oil somewhere else. The wasteland is full of... They are rarely either, and usually cause more harm than good. Next report. We are not That's irrelevant. The Brotherhood cannot simply... Enough about that. No. There was never any circumstance in which I would authorize weapons to that woman. But your vigilance is noted. Moving on. Impossible. That is correct. One civilian's anger does not dictate the Brotherhood's actions. I will be reminding the Paladin of this fact, and that's everything. Against my initial judgment, you need to lose those soft civilian instincts, but I will make note of it. Should you wish to join our ranks, I will not oppose your enlistment. I grant you permission, provisionally, to enter the compound proper. Go to our scribe Valdez. You will need her. Be vigilant.
This order is to be respected in a place that Black Brotherhood has stayed for so long.
I want to disappoint a friend. I'm not sure I could stand the sight. Hello, civilian. I don't mean to be... Oh, a prospective initiate. Paladin Romani. It just so happens, if you're interested. Didn't even... Let me give you a quick run. Our new base is littered with old technology. It's down in the bowel. Any questions before? Great.
Greetings, civilian.
Good, you're here. So, how do you feel about reading comprehension? I was hoping to start. Are you trying to get on my good side? Because that's how you get on my good side. But enough about that.
Here we go.
Looks like what we need. This must be Dr. Hammond, Atlas's lead scientist. We recovered some of his holotapes and logs in our initial sweep of the area. This tech down here is his handiwork, and he couldn't give it up. Even after the war, I should make arrangements for a proper burial. Here's a document. Here's one. I think this is good. Let's talk for a sec. That should be enough to start. Let me take a look. Atlas decommission report. So the project was in bad shape after all? Oh, I knew it sounded too good to be true. Fascinating. Wow. This is some seriously classified stuff that I just let you read, isn't it? I wasn't supposed to show you any of this. I guess you're right. There's only so much I can tell you, but I'll share what I feel is relevant. Atlas wasn't exactly an observatory before the war. That was just a front. The military conducted research here. Pretty advanced research. We're down here to investigate and see what's worth salvaging for the Brotherhood. I did ask you to help, after all. It's only fair you're prepared for what you might find. Now, let's follow up on some leads from this report. I'd like to do a quick There's probably a terminal around here. If it's still running, we can... The report mentioned that the machine's intake pump was... Finally, the lower core on this level should have a wiring box. Should be a... Take note of the details. Interesting. Looks like we've got company.
Now! Get it together!
All right, let's go over the inspection results. The diagnostics check revealed some issues. Flux disruption in the induction loop, intake valves ruptured, and the ion focus? Misaligned. Problematic to say the least. Next, we have the release valve. That went. Well, what was your assessment? It certainly did. I'm going to mark that down as bad. Last but not least, the wiring. The wires were... Yep. I think the warm reception they gave us also points to that. Okay, well, sorry about the pop quiz. But in general, you're handling yourself well so far. Nobody does, outside of a classroom. That's why I love to evaluate new prospects this way. If I'm going to recommend you to Paladin Romani, I need to know you're serious. Can you pay attention? Think on your feet? If you can, you earn my favor. If you can't, then, well, maybe I reconsider my recommendation. I'm worried about what our inspection turned up. There are a few parts I'd like to extract and examine in my lab. There's the pressure gauge, the core processor, and the ion focus. They should be upstairs. There's a lot I can learn from examining them if we can pull them out and get them back to my lab in decent condition. I want to take some notes on the core up there, so I'm going to leave the parts removal to you. Each extraction will be a little different, but in general, you'll want to use a light touch. I want the components in good condition, so please be careful. Any questions, or are you ready to get started? A very important and technical component. It helps force particles into a beam that the machine could fire to affect the weather. Somehow. Could take a bit of manual dexterity to pry loose without any damage. You saw what happened when we tested the release valve. I want to examine the stress on the gauge. That could tell us if all that built-up pressure was normal or an anomaly. Oh, and you may have to pry it off, but be careful about it when the time comes. The brain of the machine. It's the component that coordinates all of the others. It should be slotted into a terminal somewhere. May take a little technical know-how to extract, but nothing you can't handle, I'm sure. I'm counting on you. Can you pick up the induction coil up there on the machine core? What was that? That doesn't sound good. Close one. Close one.
Warning.
Here we go.
Engaging hostile target.
Not you. Whew. Whatever you did up there, the security system sure didn't like it. Thanks for the backup. I doubt I could have handled that on my own. Now that that's over with, let me take a look at what you've collected. The pressure gauge looks like it's in good condition. The core processor is pristine. Good work on that. The ion focus looks usable. Impressive. The induction coil seems fine. That's a relief. And what is this? This is... Is this ultrasight? Fascinating. This looks like some kind of compact power source. None of the documents, none of the terminals said anything about this. Did this power the whole machine? The fuel of the future. I'd heard the stories, but to think I could hold so much energy in my hands like this? Project Atlas may be beyond our power to repair, but we might have something here. I expected the machine to use a small reactor's worth of energy. They condensed that into a container I can hold in my hands. Oh, I could do a lot with this. You were a big help. I'm sure you have what it takes to be an initiate, and soon. Here, take this letter to Paladin Romani. She'll make the final call on letting you into the Brotherhood, but my wreck may tip the scales. I'm going back upstairs to take a look at these components. I need to catalog our findings. If nothing else, this ultrasight battery has piqued my interest. There's a lot I could learn from reverse engineering it. Oh, I'm giving you access to my private terminal, too. It has all along. After what we just went through, I think... Thanks again for your help.
we should spend less time mourning Fort Defiance and more time here, where Appalachia's future will be decided.
Ah, you must be the one I've been hearing about. Paladin Layla Romani. What do you need? Well, between this and the report I have from Knight Shin, we can discuss you becoming a member of our order. Consider it carefully. Do you wish to join our ranks?
I am a link in the chain that binds.
With the recommendations of Knight Shin and Scribe Valdez, I'm willing to consider you for membership. But first, I need to see how you handle yourself without direct supervision. In order to be effective in our operations here, we need to establish positive relations with the people of Appalachia. If we make them see us as a beneficial presence in the area, it will be much easier to secure cooperation in the future. We have reports of feral ghoul attacks on traders and travelers in the southwest forest region, indicative of a nest of some kind. I want you to clear it out. We don't know. Our initial reports on the attacks? I think their sons were rather starstruck when we showed up. I almost expected the older boy to follow us when we left. You should start your search there. Very well. Requests for the Brotherhood should be passed through Knight Shin.
I hope I'll get to meet them in person someday.
Huh? Whoa, whoa there. Mom, Dad!
Who do you think you are barging in here? George?
Hold it, stranger. No funny moves.
The Brotherhood? Again?
Oh, man. Cool! Ha ha! I told you they'd be back, Colin.
Lower the gun, George. All right. Why don't you come over here and we'll try to do this like civilized folk. Now you need to be more careful just waltzing into people's homes. It's a good way to end up with more lead in you than's healthy. I'm Carol Putnam. This is my husband, George. Now, won't you tell us why you're barging in here, and maybe we can all be friendly when you're done. Those would be them military types in the heavy armor that came through here recently, right? I'm the one that told them about those attacks.
Those Brotherhood guys are so cool. Wait, are you recruiting? I want to sign up.
Their gear was pretty fascinating.
Settle down, boys. The adults is talking. So you want to know about them ghouls? Can't say for certain. We got a suspicion, though.
A lot of the sightings and attacks have been from folks traveling the highway to Flatwoods. They come out of the hills, northwest of the old creamery.
And the only thing out that way is what's left of the Orwell orchards. Could be the source of the things. You gonna wipe them out when you find them? Good to hear.
You'd be doing everybody in the area a favor. That's for sure.
Safe roads means safer traders. Good for everyone. The Brotherhood would definitely be making friends if you pull this off. Just try not to startle us if you drop by again.
keep fighting out there.
You should get that mutation treated, civilian. Before it becomes a real problem.
Welcome back. Have you completed your assigned mission, candidate? Good work. One less pocket of monsters in the area, and a clear sign to the locals that we're on their side. You've risen to the challenges set before you, and proven your worth to myself, Knight Shin, and Scribe Valdez. I hereby confer on you the status of probationary initiate in the Brotherhood of Steel. I'm sorry, but we'll have to put the official initiation right on hold. Something's come up, and we need to deal with it right away. If you've got anything else you need to take care of, make it quick. Report to me again when you're ready. Hello, Initiate. Congratulations on officially joining our ranks. I apologize that we aren't able to do an official ceremony right now, but as previously stated, something more important has come up. I've been informed that there is an independent settlement that needs our help. A group of Blood Eagle raiders are extorting the villagers and taking their supplies. The village's leader, Jenny Brown, has more information. I trust that you will represent... Ad Victorium, Initiate.
Raiders come sneaking around, they're gonna regret it. Looks like it might rain later.
Hello there. Well, aren't you just the cutest Brotherhood member I've ever seen? My name is Jenny Brown, and I'm the mama hen of this little family here at the retreat. Lately, my kin have been harassed by a woman named Dagger and her Blood Eagle raiders. She's causing all my people to go hungry and threatening our lives. You should take some time to talk with some of my people. I'm sure they have some useful information about Dagger that they can share with you, you know. Great. Let me know if you need anything else, darling.
Time to eat.
Miss Jenny brought us all together. Nothing will take us apart.
Hey, what's that thing Miss Jenny says? Oh, you can't always find a perfectly preserved pie, but you can always preserve a perfect memory.
Damn those Blood Eagles. Forgive any attitudes from us. We've got people hungry here. Look, I run the storehouse here, and I have to deal with her lieutenants that come to collect every week. Yeah, they have some sort of fancy rocket launcher that would blow this place to smithereens if given the opportunity. Her and those Blood Eagle raiders are definitely too tough for us to handle on our own. Something's got to be done about her, and I hope you're the one to do it. You go... Hey, buddy.
Maybe I'll ask around. See if anyone needs help.
Damn those blood eagles.
Don't cause any... You should leave. Don't cause... I went out hunting. I lost their trail. If you find...
I hate this misty, foggy cloud. You could use a little sunshine. Hey there. Sorry, we're a bit wary of strangers right now. I know that she's got numbers, and she's smart. She's got people tracking our trade routes. They've been harassing our caravans.
Looks like
it's making the settlers not want to trade with us for fear of losing their own people.
I don't know who you are, but...
I don't blame them either. Dagger's people are making it harder and harder for us to have the supplies when she comes to collect. Honestly, I think she just wants an excuse to kill us off. I believe... Is it true that strangler vines can grow out?
I never thought I could feel so at home in the apocalypse.
It's just about time to eat.
I hope you enjoyed getting to know us. We're a peaceful people. We don't want to bother or be bothered. So, will you help us? Thank you. I knew you'd be as sweet on the inside as you are on the outside. Please be careful. Dagger and her lieutenants are dangerous folk.
I should make something sweet to cheer everyone up. We got flour, sugar... Oh, wait. Rad-toad eggs. Won't explode after they're cooked, right?
goosebumps. Something. I should be the boss. I really should.
Relax. It's not.
Nothing in this wasteland can bring down Dagger's crew.
Well, well, well. I see the Brotherhood has finally sent one of their pawns to retrieve my weapons. Because you've impressed me by taking out my crew, I'll allow you to say a few last words. Choose them carefully, kid.
Stupid villagers.
Fine, but...
Dagger's throne is...
Have you had a chance to pay Dagger a friendly visit? Oh my, this is quite a weapon. I can't wait to try this bad boy.
Maybe I'll ask around, see if anyone needs help.
If you're looking to make a difference, you've come to the right place. Those crater types are tough and nicer than you think.